What's up, guys? It's your boy, What If Anime Guy, and I'm back with another video, right? Um, I would like you all to go like, subscribe, and comment. You know what? Fuck all that. I would like y'all to go destroy that subscribe button, destroy that like button, and destroy the comment section below, cause you know that's what it's there for, to get wrecked. Turn on post notifications, cause you know when I put out a new video, y'all niggas wanna be catching that shit. So yeah. And put some comments below what you'd like to see me do in the future, cause you know your shit matter, my G. This is actually a reply to a comment I got on part 2 of What If Deku was the Omni King, right? So I'm gonna be replying to this nigga's comment. He wanted me to do what if Deku was cheated on. So you know that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah. So back to the video. So straight into the video and shit. It's Deku's and Uraraka anniversary, right? They in class 1A. It's their second year in UA, right? So it's their anniversary. Deku bought some chocolates and a chain and teddy bears and shit. He be walking up the room with that shit in his hand. He gets to like the 4th dorm across from Uraraka's dorm. Sorry guys, my family be making a bunch of noise in the background. So comment if you hearing them, so next time I can tell them all to go fuck off. So yeah. So back to the video. Deku makes it to the 4th dorm from Uraraka's dorm, right? He starts hearing loud moaning. My nigga be like, hold up, is that someone fucking? Then he walks up closer and he hears that the noise is coming from Uraraka's room. So be like, is Uraraka playing with herself? So my nigga be walking up there, right? He gets to the door. He puts his ear on the door and he starts hearing the moaning louder, my guy. Louder and louder and louder. My nigga be like, oh shit. My nigga in his head like, should I enter? Should I stay outside? Should I enter? Should I stay outside? So immediately my guy be like, you know what, fuck it. It's my girl. If she masturbating, I can see that shit. So my nigga rushes in. Sorry, they be making noise again. I don't want you guys to hear that shit. So Deku busts open the door, ready to take off his jacket and his shirt and shit. Then he sees that it's Bakugo banging the shit out of Uraken. And when I say bang the shit out of her, I mean like doggy style, missionary, cowgirl type shit, nigga. They be on that XX shit. They be free. Sorry, it's my family again. Yeah, they be hoeing me right now. Making a bunch of noise and shit. Should be going to bed, right? But anyways, I ain't finna get into that right now. So, Deku just busts up in the door and he immediately stops taking off his clothes and shit. And he sees Bakugo banging the shit out of Uraraka. I already said this, but I'm gonna repeat it because I can. They be on that freaky shit. So Deku stops and like, Uraraka, what the fuck? You're banging my bully? This nigga's been bullying and chasing my ass for what? All my life since I was 4. And Deku be like, and Bakugo be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Don't you see I'm trying to bang your girl? And immediately Deku goes in this one for all type shit. Bakugo makes an explosion at his face and, he blacks out. He's unconscious. He goes in his mindscape, dark space type shit, and he sees this thing. It'd be like, hello, Izuku. Would you like your power now? And Deku be like, what the fuck are you? Are you some type of demon type shit? Cause you look like you would possess my ass. And Deku be like, no, and it be gonna be like, no nigga, I'm your power. And Deku sees some kind of warrior lying face back down on the ground. And Deku says, what the hell is that? Did you kill that thing? And Deku says, no, that's one for all. At least a fragment of it that lies dormant within your body. I killed it. And Deku says, how did you kill one for all? And they be like, it ain't dead. I beat the shit up. And Deku says, how can you beat it one for all? It's the strongest thing in the world. And Deku says, and Deku's power says, the beast says, far from it. He's far from the strongest thing in the world. Sorry, I had to go deal with some shit. You know, my brother be talking to me real quick. So back to the shit. So Deku be out there. Sorry if you're hearing some static in the background. That okay, guys, I'm back. So yeah, I had to go sort out some shit again. Sorry if you're hearing some static in the background. That's the rain. So back to the game, back to the shit, right? Deku sees this monster and he be like, "If you're stronger than One for All, can I get your power to kill those bitches in the real world?" And the monster looks at Deku with his evil grin, like what he's in the picture. And the monster says to Deku, "You already have my power." And Deku jolts up, and then he slowly starts to get up in the real world. And and Uraraka and Bakugo are starting to get scared because they see Deku waking up like this. My nigga different. So then he grows these claws and his horn and his ear and shit. Deku rushes in. He takes Bakugo by the throat and he throws him in the wall. And to the dorms are side to side. He be crashing through a whole bunch of dorms, right? He goes through Mina, Yayarozu, Hagakure, Tsuyu. He be going through everybody's dorm, right? Then he start going through all the guy dorms and shit. He be going through every dorm. And then they hear class 1A hears this noise, right? They rush upstairs and see that all their dorms have holes in them. And they be like, "What the fuck is going on up here?" And Deku be like, and Uraraka says, "Help! He's gonna kill Bakugo." And they rush up and they see Uraraka naked. They think this nigga is gonna rape Uraraka and Bakugo's trying to help. So they immediately bomb rush Deku, right? Because they don't know it's Deku. They bomb rush Deku. Todoroki throws ice and fire and shit. Kirishima be turning his body into stone and shit. Kaminari be throwing lightning. Ida trying to run up and kick Deku. Deku just weaves all of this shit like it's nothing. Breeze. Deku instantly just comes like this. He flicks his finger, right? And the wind pressure alone sends all of these niggas flying. And Deku be like, "Oh, so this is what I'm capable of. Impressive." So then immediately Bakugo rushes back at Deku trying to explode my nigga. Deku, Deku not finna have it. So my boy Deku be weaving and shit. Oh, and just to let you know, a quick pause on the video. If you guys hear me speaking like a different language, like Wagwan, if you hear me say things like that, it's probably because I'm Jamaican and sometimes I slip up. So yeah, so back to the video. So Deku be kicking all their asses and shit. So Bakugo rushes back at Deku with his bitch ass. And Deku not finna have it. So he weaves Bakugo, knees him in the stomach. Bakugo coughs up blood. Uraraka tells Deku to stop. Uraraka be shouting out, "Izuku, stop, please, stop. You're gonna kill him." And Deku says, "That's the plan." And Uraraka immediately looks at Deku with a scared face because she's starting to think that she's next. And she knows she not finna stop this nigga because, this nigga different. And he on that different type shit. He on X Games mode. So, he be fighting different. So now Deku be, 1A comes back and they be like, "Deku, what you doing?" Deku says, "The fuck going on?" And, sorry about that. The Jamaican in me just slipped out. The Jamaican in me he just slide out. You see me say? Just if you don't understand what me say right now, just don't mind that. So back to the video. Deku be kicking everybody ass. Aizawa and Nezu and Recovery Girl rush up because they hear it. Then All Might comes up. All Might sees this guy. He thinks the guy's a villain. Immediately Deku tells him to stop. And All Might doesn't listen. All Might attacks Deku. Deku teleports behind All Might, neck shocks him, and knocks him out. And everybody looks on in horror, and they be like, "Who is this villain? He knocked out All Might with a neck chop." And yeah, Deku be hitting differently. So immediately everybody start to get scared because they know they can't stop this nigga now. He just took out All Might with a neck chop. So then, All Might slowly starts to get up, and All Might says, "Please, don't hurt the students. Just kill me instead." And Deku says, "Kill you? I'm only here to kill Bakugo and that bitch ass Uraraka." And Deku be like, and he says, "Why?" And then Deku immediately goes back to his normal form and says, "That's why. Uraraka cheated on me with my bully, who's been this bitch ass nigga who's been bullying my ass since I was, 4 years old. I think I'm gonna have my revenge on his punk ass now." And All Might immediately walks up to Deku. All Might thinks the power Deku's got is some kind of an ability he got from One For All. So immediately, All Might tells Izuku to get to his office now. So All Might says, did One For All give you that power?" And Deku says, "Maybe." And I said, "No." And then he says, All Might says, "Tell me the truth, Izuku, now." And Deku looks down on the ground and says, "No. I just found out I wasn't quirkless after all. My power just awakened." So All Might be like, "Then give me back One For All. Immediately. You're unfit to wield it." And Deku's like, "What?" Oh, sorry guys. If you hear that background shit, it's probably because my nephew be moving around chairs and shit. So yeah. So Deku be like, "Wait, what? You can't do that. It's unfair." And All Might says, "You almost killed all of your classmates. I'm sure it's fair enough." And Deku says, "They tried to protect him after Deku, he fucked my girlfriend. My bully fucked my girlfriend. What did you expect me to do?" So All Might just walks up to Deku, pulls out one of his hair, I know this isn't how it works in canon, but just bear with me. He pulls out one of his hairs, and I'm not sure who he gonna give it to. So I'm just going to say he gives it to that kid that can turn himself intangible. Mirio, he just gives the power to Mirio. I literally remember that nigga's name because of a rap cipher I watched. Yeah, you should go check it out, a rap cipher. No, we ain't finna get into that right now. He gives the power to Mirio in the discussion. Yeah. Deku walks back up to Bakugo. He walking. He says, Deku goes to Nezu's office, and Nezu says, "Give me one good reason I shouldn't expel you now for almost killing your classmates." And Deku says, "Because if you expel me, there's gonna be nothing left to stop me from killing everyone and every person in this school." And Nezu instantly gets scared and starts sweating bullets. And Nezu says, "You're right. That is a good reason." So Nezu tells Deku to go back to class, So Deku goes back to class. He immediately goes to his classmates and tells all of them sorry. Well, he tells everyone sorry except for Uraraka and Bakugo. That Bakugo's still in recovery girl office because he get fucked. He got the worst of it. So he's still in recovery girl office. So Deku be out here, he be doing it. So now after Deku beat the shit out of him, he apologizes to everyone except Uraraka and Bakugo, because fuck both of them. So Deku, everyone accepts his apology and says it's okay, and they mad at Deku, they mad at Bakugo and Uraraka for cheating on Deku like that and doing my man Deku like that. So then they go through class. I'm gonna say it's Friday, so tomorrow's Saturday. Deku goes out for a walk. To clear his head. When he's walking, he sees a girl looking confused in nothing but a jacket, and she looking kinky as shit. And Deku be like, what are you doing? And why are you only wearing a jacket? And the girl turns around and looks at Deku and says, "Hello, my name's Asia." And Deku in his head be like, this girl's sexier than a bitch. Hold up, I gotta smash. I'ma smash before this day's over. So they could be like, Asi and shit. Asia goes up to Deku and says, Do you know where Issei is? And Deku says, Who? Who the fuck is Issei? And Deku be like, oh shit, she got a man. And Asia be like, he's a close friend of mine, and I wanna know where he is. And then Asia immediately starts crying because, she get back some memory because everyone died. I'm just gonna say it, everyone died. Oh, if you're hearing some loud noises and shit in the background, it's my mom. She's cussing the shit out of my brother right now. Yeah, so if you hear it, don't mind it. So, instantly remembers that everyone she knew and loved died. So she starts crying and shit. Deku comforts her. Long story short, she feels better now. They go out, they start exploring the town and shit. They get close, they eat ice cream, go get some pizza, they eat a burger and shit. They go to the arcade, go play some games and shit. That so like they feeling good right now. The whole day Deku be having fun with Asi and shit. Asi looks at Deku and says, "Thank you, but I didn't catch your name." And Deku says, "Oh shit, my name's Izuku Midoriya." And she says, "My name's Asia Argento." Is it? I don't remember if it's Argento or Argento. I'm not sure. Tell me in the comments below. So, Asia told Deku her name and shit. Deku says, like, that's a beautiful name. And she says, thank you. And she starts getting flustered like in the picture. And taking into consideration, all this time, she's still just being this jacket and shit. And Deku be realizing all the places they went with Asia in nothing but this skimpy ass jacket. So immediately Deku, Deku be having cash in this one. I'm gonna say Deku's and mom and dad are abroad because they working abroad. So Deku got a credit card and shit, and he be loaded. He be loaded. I'm gonna just make him loaded in this one. So he buys some Asia some clothes, some proper clothes and shit. This is the only picture I got, so I'm gonna use it. But she not only in this anymore. So Asia. Sorry, had to do with my stupid ass sister real quick. She be making noise in the background, and I hate it when they do that. I absolutely hate it. Back to the video. Deku be walking, and Asia stops and says, "Wait, I forgot. Where am I gonna sleep? I don't even know where I am." And fast forward, Deku goes to UA. He asks Nezu if Asia can be a student here. He makes Asia sit an entrance exam. Asia, she got that healing magic type shit, and she's sexy as fuck, and she's smart. So she passes the written exam. Deku helps her pass the physical exam and shit, Yeah, so yeah. Deku, they pass immediately. Asia, the next day, it's Monday. I'm gonna just skip, so it's Monday. Asia goes into class 1A, and everyone sees her, and they say Deku, and they say Izuku, who the hell is this girl? And Mineta says, damn that green-haired, broccoli-haired piece of shit. Why does he get all the hot girls? And they ask, who is she? Is she your sister or cousin or something? And Deku says, no, hell no. She's my girlfriend. And they be like, damn. Nigga got game. He move on so fast. This nigga got a bitch so fast. Like, literally a day after this nigga getting a girl. So, they be like, damn, nigga got game. So, and yeah, and they say she even sexier and prettier than Uraraka. Uraraka sees Asia clinging to Deku and shit. Yeah, so Uraraka gets kind of jealous. Asya notices this, and I'm not gonna make Asya as shy in this, but she's still gonna be a bit shy. Asya notices this. She gives a small little grin, then she takes Deku and kisses him in front of everyone in the class. Uraraka gets mad, jumps up, and says, "Why are you doing that? Stop it." And Asya says, "Why not? He's my boyfriend." And immediately, Deku and everybody else in the class, they stepping back, cause Deku don't give a fuck what Uraraka think, but he don't want to get into a girl fight. That shit's all them. So after a while, Deku sees that they're going too far and they're about to throw hands. So Deku immediately stops. He stops. He stops him. And then he and Asya go and sit down together and shit. Aizawa comes in. Aizawa knows everything about Asya and shit. So Aizawa ain't too surprised. So then class goes on. Class ends. Deku says he's going to get Asya some lunch, I go get Asya some lunch. Asya's standing in the hallway waiting on Deku. Bakugo is walking out of Recovery Girl's office, cause he better now. He not completely better, but he good enough. So he walking out of Recovery Girl office. He sees Asya and be like, "Damn, who's a new girl?" And Mineta says, "Didn't you hear? It's Deku's new girlfriend." And immediately Bakugo smirks and says, "Another bitch I can take from that nerd." And Mineta says like, "Nigga, good luck with your shit. You almost died last time. Imagine what's gonna happen if you do that shit again." And immediately Bakugo says, "What did you say, grape juice?" And Mineta says, "Nothing. I'ma just leave you to do your shit." Mineta gonna be in this one. Mineta gonna be one of them niggas that he just chill. He be chilling. He's still kind of pervy, but he be chilling. He be one of those normal friends that be telling you the shit when it's real. So Mineta be like, "Nigga, I'ma leave you do you, but I'm telling you, don't do it. I'm your friend, and I'm trying to tell you, you fucking up. So don't do it." Bakugo says, "Nigga, I'm finna do it. What can that nerd do?" And then Mineta says, "Aight, nigga, do you." So then Bakugo walks up to Asya, and he immediately walks up to her. He slaps her on the ass a bit, and she screams out. Since Deku be walking back and shit, he hears this, and Bakugo be like, "This shit you making so much noise for, shorty?" And he be feeling so he be trying to kiss Asya and shit. Asya be pushing Bakugo away, and Bakugo not stopping and shit. Deku walk up to Bakugo, and Deku not even hesitating. He goes into this form, right? He goes into his demon form, right? Later down the line, he gonna get a stronger form, but this is what he with right now. So just stay tuned for that. So he goes in this form, and Bakugo instantly starts shitting himself. Well, he don't literally shitting himself, but Deku scared the shit out of him. So, and taking into consideration, this is the first time Asya sees this form. So she says, "Who are you?" And Deku goes back to his normal form, goes back to this form, and Asya says, "Oh, it's you, babe." And she says, "Babe, it's you." And Deku says, "Yeah, it's me." Immediately, Deku holds Bakugo by the throat and says, "What were you doing to my girl, bitch?" And Bakugo, with a scared and bitch-ass voice, says, "Nothing, Izuku, sir. Nothing." And Deku says, "That's what I thought." So he goes to this form, right? He goes back to his normal Deku. He gives Asya the lunch. They be walking back. They be walking back to lunch and shit. So all this shit good and it's good and shit. Yeah. So yeah, and they be walking. They be walking home now and shit. So immediately Deku and Asya go up to Deku's room, right? And I'm just gonna say it in this one, just like in the last video. Deku and Asya sharing a room, just like how they sharing a room in Omni King. They sharing a room in this one. Well, Deku and Uraraka sharing a room in Omni King, but you know what I mean. So Deku and Asya go up to their room. Deku puts Uraraka in the room. Sorry if you heard that. Sorry if you heard that. My mom. So, yeah. They go up to the room. Deku immediately shuts the door behind them. And Asya says, "Oh shit, my phone's literally at 5%. Oh fuck." My phone's literally never gotten this low before. But anyways, let's get into this. Yeah, Deku goes up to Asya and asks, "Is everything okay?" And Asya says, "Yeah, everything's fine." And Deku be like, "Okay, bet." Then Deku starts making out with Asi and shit. They stop making out and shit. Shit gets intense. Then Asia starts taking off Deku's jacket, and Deku starts taking off Asia's jacket, and then they get jiggy with it. Ooh, so yeah. But sorry guys, this is where I'm gonna have to end this one because my phone is at 4%. Yeah. Don't. Sorry about if you saw all those pictures with the worksheet and shit. That's for school. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna have to end this one. So bye guys. Sorry, accidentally paused this shit.